Here we are in Marjorie Station. We still got the Zaibatsu Zu-7 Rusei. But as you can see, we have new ships available, in addition to a ton of other things in this station you buy. So we have the Zu-15A Shinden there.
I see. What are the blue dots in the center of the UI there?
Hard points.
Okay, gotcha.
It's multi-role fighter, powerful and versatile. Zaibatsu deliver the best once again.
Right.
And the Harper Jones H-25 Cobra, multi-role fighter, all the lethality you need at a price you can afford. I can't really afford that right now, though.
All the lethality you need.
But either one of these is a fantastic upgrade, which I definitely bought right now. So I now have the Shinden.
Very good.
So everything carries over as long as I have the hard points for it. So the green laser just got upgraded. It's now Mark II. So I have to replace all the cheap Mark 1 lasers with that at some point.
Sure. If you only have some Mark 1s and some Mark 2s, do you still fire them all at once?
Yes.
Very good.
I think so, anyway. Anyway, the Gauss gun, new edition, it's terrible.
Oh. So the shield penetration doesn't make up for the low damage.
And the very strange way that it fires.
Okay.
We can waste money on shield and hull missiles if we really want to.
Yeah.
There's also a 2-stage missile there, which is kind of cool, but that's almost 6,000 credits per shot. And you see how fast I can shoot my lasers.
Right, not worth it.
My 3 lasers, I gotta point out.
Decloaker missile, that's interesting.
That's a plot missile. It's completely useless.
Too bad.
Grapple gun. This station introduces missions that require certain items, and it's really just the stun missiles and grapple guns, so there will be some where I'm not allowed to take on anything because I do not have the grapple gun, so I'll have to go waste money on it.
What happens if, theoretically, you've already squandered all your money and can't afford it?
You get to go on through the game, you lucky dog, without having to play those missions.
I see.
So since I am affluent enough, I have upgraded to the Mark II laser.
Good.
There was also an ECM pod in there. The ECM pod, I have a legacy with the ECM pod that will become apparent at some point, assuming I didn't cut it out and did not think of it. So I will just say now, if you ever play like a Space Invader, like Konami shoot 'em up from like the NES era, it makes a little pod float around your ship, and when a missile gets fired at you, it launches a flare at the right time.
Oh, okay.
Problem is, you need to have flares already equipped. So, not only do you need to have a hard point for the pod, you also need to have a hard point for the flare. Therefore, it's fucking worthless.
Right. It's not worth 2 hard points. Just take the regen booster and skip that. Alright, Hell War, technology not of origin.
Something... Donna Shea Subspace. So this game features things called subspace missions. They are very few. So when you're in subspace, your ship starts heating up uncontrollably, so you gotta hide in the metaphysical mirrors of asteroids known as shadow asteroids to not heat up and die.
That's even more stupidly techno-babbly than most science fiction stuff.
They just want us to go in there with our grapple gun and...
Okay, hang on. We will receive 12,000 of your human credits.
Yeah, they're aliens, man. Do you really think humans have mastered the art of going into subspace somehow?
You've fallen into subspace. Being here will cause your ship to heat up, so keep to the shadow asteroids.
Should I point out that at the point of the mid-game, the heat sinks on the ships get so good that the overheating caused in subspace becomes meaningless?
Please.
Oh, and since I have that recharge boost, it's still kind of superfluous to begin with.
Right. So we're just here to blow up this schmuck.
No, we gotta go get the idol. It's just here. They were going like, oh, you could totally avoid this and it won't really be a problem. No, we're gonna destroy that.
I understand. Would it be a problem if you didn't?
No.
Okay.
This missile gets stuck in a loop and never hits me.
Good. Do they just time out eventually, run out of fuel?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the music got all dramatic.
And I've pretty much just won the level, so... That's at least 2 minutes worth of cut coming up at some point. Subspace, I'm not gonna lie. Not interesting. Even though this is definitely new to the series.
All right. 12,000 of your human credits to spend on your human lasers. Wow, actually buying flares, huh?
Look, man, this was the point of the game where I'm sitting here going, man, I want to try buying this, or I know I'm going to regret buying this, and I just keep, like, buying and selling the same exact item over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I'm going to use this, and then I don't, and then I sell it because I'm mad at it, and then I buy it again. Like, I just keep coming back.
Do you, can you hold stuff that's not in hardpoint?
No.
No, that's
No.
what I figured.
So the Emperor forces from the last station that we were working for are being dicks, and they want to turn back some refugees so they can kill them. But
Sure, why
the
not?
League police force is like, we can't actually interfere, so we're gonna pay you to make sure they get through.
Our Save the World plan sure involves a lot of incidental mercenary work.
Well, we need to get paid.
I guess so. Requires a lot of human credits to save the human space.
You definitely need 3 lasers to do this one as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Not long we can do until they cross the cordon.
What's the cordon?
Not long my
Just
voice actor can do
The
either.
ramp. Yeah, right. I smoked a lot growing up, okay. Bye. So all the refugees are in these big, slow, wait-for-'em convoy ships.
Yeah, they're just in those repurposed cargo pods. As
Right.
barbaric conditions as you can imagine.
They're not even atmospheric controlled. Everyone's just in an outdated space
Damn,
suit.
that's kind of scary to think about that, because they didn't mention anything about atmospheric control.
Mm-hmm. Wow, everything dies so fast.
Yeah, I gotta button mash. Gotta press X really fast.
Mm-hmm. Is there actually a minimum refire rate, or is it literally as fast as you can mash?
As fast as I can hit that button.
Wow. So if you did get an auto-fire controller, it would be even goofier than it is.
Revolver Ocelot would not be happy with me.
No.
Scratch one bandit.
Good job, guy. I guess.
Launches anti-shield missile. Scratch one bandit. So yeah, these big solar sail looking things are just trying to like fly up on the convoy and drag them back because they're dicks.
Wow. So the whole reason they're doing it is because they want to kill them, but they have to drag them off somewhere
call
else.
them rebels. Like the Emperor thinks these guys are rebels or something. So
Are they?
they either want to take them back or just kill them here. Either way is fine with
Sure.
them, I guess.
Right.
You are mine.
That's fairly possessive of you, sir.
Emperor and escorts are leading the convoy off course. Stop them.
So is this just in some arbitrary location in space, or are the locations of these missions don't really...
The locations
Matter.
0.
Right, sure.
Would you believe there is an actual name drop of a place we do know and love at the very end of the game?
Is it the planet of fat people?
Oh, it's close by. Anyway, I won.
Good for you.
The final act of the mission is just waiting for them to cross the cordon, which takes about 3 minutes later.
Sure.
But you know how I don't have to worry about that vaunted Navy or League status anymore?
I've heard about that, yeah. So once they're across, Just doesn't matter.
No, it's just I can do whatever I want in the missions because I
Sure.
am not beholden to anyone but my own wallet.
It's true.
And in my own vanity, I will take out a police beacon.
Do what thou wallet shall
So
be the whole
here-
of the law.
This is the Gauss gun. You see how it fires? It fires in this
Sort of.
circle pattern and misses a lot. It's not even that strong. It doesn't overheat either, but it does stop firing. So you might as well like press and hold the button every 3 seconds. And the two-stage
Sure.
missile, it's pretty powerful, but that's 6,000 credits per shot.
Right.
That's a complete waste.
Especially when you're only getting 12,000 human credits for a mission.
And you know, I've already bought 3 lasers.
Right. Correct. How much do the lasers cost?
About, oh god, I don't even remember at this point. They're over 10,000 though. And Valdemar flies into the sun again.
Bye.
Oh, I am now an adventurer.
Alright. Not a very...
I think that unlocks the super cool laser, which means it's a laser that doesn't add to your heatsink problem, except it's
Oh.
really bad, so you would never use it anyway.
Sure, it just does no damage.
I mean, it does damage, it's just crap.
Well, yeah, I mean, just does negligible damage.
It's like the anti-shield and hull lasers are completely useless because you would have to use 4 hard points to get 2 of each.
Sure. Defend a kitchen, destroy a craft, come gamble your earnings. Okay, fine, whatever.
Are you figuring out that this is a very illegal, very crime-ridden sector?
I mean, I know what they tell me in the briefings. I don't really have any
You know, speaking of the
direct
briefings, I'm pretty sure that at least 70% of all of these videos is going to be menus, because this video came out at 280 megabytes at the regular recording settings. That's not good!
Tension between the forces of the League of Free Worlds and the Colonial Navy has intensified. Unconfirmed reports say that more than 60 League ships of all classes have been destroyed, with the loss of more than 1,000 lives. The Colonial Navy has claimed that all its
It's
craft
beginning,
survived
the final battle.
At least we're
We
well
counted
out of
them all
there.
said the Navy spokesman, and we
League
counted them all
ships?
back in.
What the hell are they doing?
But there are no League ships in this sector.
So, gotta be Navy ships flying League colors.
They're going to take this place out and point the finger at the League. I'd bet my life on it.
They may have to.
It's a lot of ships out there. It's a shame they didn't actually make it into this game, which, you know, I'm also going to admit, this game might be pretty bad. You know why? Oh, never mind. That's why they're attacking. Because you notice like the League of Free World symbols on the big screen there.
Sure.
Anyway, yeah, we just gotta go and go around the map and shoot people.
So their plan is to destroy a kitchen. Did I get that right? And then blame the League?
It's affectionately known as Marjorie's Kitchen.
Uh-huh. Okay. It's not literally a kitchen.
No.
What a disappointment.
It's the headquarters of a syndicate, though.
Ugh. That spawn zone.
Do you remember this fighter from Vengeance?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah. A minute later of flying between, like, 2 people across the map, and I've won. That was a great mission.
It was.
That night, I reckon I'd sleep like a baby.
Sitting up in my
I
chair.
was wrong. Are you insane?
What's the problem?
You open that airlock and we're dead.
It's a dream, Valdemar. A dream. Take it easy. Follow me.
He wouldn't die anyway. He's like a hologram man.
Valdemar! Valdemar, wake up!
Thanks for nothing.
He was screaming like a baby.
I was flying. Flying with the big guy. He was going to show me something big.
You need help.
What a stupid cutscene. It advanced literally no plot. I mean, that communicated nothing.
You know, Valdemar freaking out about it, and he knows that dude's a hologram, and he knows it's a dream. Oh my god.
It's so completely...
This might be where I buy the ECM pod, and you know, it took a very, like, you know, it's gonna happen at some point, but it took a very long time before I realized I actually needed some flares equipped already. The game does not tell you that anywhere, not even in the manual. So the Thunderbolt. What do you think about the Thunderbolt?
It sounds great. I hear they recommend our lasers to us. I saw that.
Yes, I forgot to point that out actually. Dargothan Combine, terraforming, no. Circle, no. Rescue Hillishay ship. Oh hell no. Yeah, we're definitely doing the Thunderbolt.
So when the cantaloupe-headed man down there says that this marks the path to your true destiny, that means plot mission.
Yep.
Okay.
Keep low, stay alive.
Hello, Bob Bad Banjo. Pretty on the nose, Bob. Hard cash, huh? Does anyone use cash anymore? I'd be kind of surprised.
It's credits.
I know. It's all digital. Ringed by the sad turrets.
Hank Millennial. They spelled millennial wrong.
Uh-huh. That's his name, okay? He can't help how it's spelled.
Scaradouche, am I right?
I wouldn't know. I don't know anything about it.
No, the name of this person.
Or like greased laser. Like greased laser, huh? My.
Yeah, that's a fucking metaphor right there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, by the way, that guy
they
is the
are
Prince
going
of
on
Pirates.
and on, aren't they?
Oh yeah, this is like 2 minutes. So they have the Prince of Pirates up there and someone called a scavenger. We haven't seen the scavengers yet. They'll take place a lot in the next system.
Did they mention you, or is this all before you sign
Who will
up,
be
I
the
guess?
fourth and final slot and promises to be the dogfight of the century. So
That's a triplane. He's literally flying a space triplane.
Yes, that was from the last. That's the pirate thing from the last video. So apparently, Dr. Wily's Terminator uncle there is hosting the Thunderbolt.
Sure. Well, good for him. It's nice to see him staying in the family business.
So we're going up against a half-eaten donut, a triplane, and a pod racer.
Sure. Can you destroy the SADS turret and just leave?
They don't even do anything anyway. These were the exact missions I was referring to when the planet-side missions start falling apart in every possible way in terms of frame rate.
Yeah.
Because each time you do one, it gets so much worse. Like, you wouldn't believe it. Anyway, the first one is, of course, pretty easy. Especially since I have 3 lasers. But the 3 lasers are not going to be helping me in the future. It's not really much I can do at all in the future. So you kill everybody.
Sure.
You get the 20,000, and you get a bounty for killing people.
Sure. They cheer loud enough for you to hear it in a vacuum. Pretty nice.
It's not bad money.
Mm-hmm. There you go, sell all your flares again. Time to buy some stun missiles.
Okay, I actually need the stun missiles so we can take on a very illegal activity.
Alright, good. And we're moving this around. Here we go. I'll buy some stun missiles again. Okay.
Yeah, maybe I declined the trade and then I realized I was to do that mission. So, illegal, but only slightly.
Stun missiles are essential. Fine. Okay. Jardinian Bulletin.
Proto-Shelp.
Okay. That's kind of a dumb name, but
Cinnamon.
Right. Is it Protoss Help or Proto-Shelp?
Proto-Shelp.
You sound confident.
Because that's what they say in-game.
Oh, they actually pronounce it.
So, blacklisted geriatric medicine cinnamon is made from the Proto-Shelp. So we're basically cattle rustling in space.
Right.
Giant jellyfish.
Yeah, that's right. The hunting barge.
They have park rangers called the Squirrel Shelp, which are basically jelly people or something. I don't know.
Sure.
That's like the implication I get. Mm-hmm. Also, the Proto-Shell bulls are kind of fucking creepy, and they deserve to die.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's the park rangers right there. We're also getting a bounty for killing them, but they only show up once. So I find this interesting either way.
That's nice.
I don't understand why harvesting would become too hazardous, though.
Mm-hmm.
They don't elaborate on that.
Well, I don't know. You've ever fought a Betty Netch?
No, and I've never fought a cassowary either, but, you know, I have 3 fucking lasers! Anyway, that's the cow. It's harmless.
Proto shelf down, moving in for pickup.
So this guy in his gigantic spaceship is just going to come over and reel them in.
I will say,
5,000.
it's kind of impressive that your stun lasers work on jellyfish. Too.
Yes, I was thinking of saying that somehow this thing designed to take down technological ships and all that is working on this organic alien life form on this horrible planet.
Sure. You just blow the bulls up. You don't give a crap about them.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. They only drop niche leather anyway.
They're useless to us. We can't produce any cinnamon. Which we can use in Mama Marquez's famous tamales. That's a C-Lab reference.
Wow, that's a lot of popping.
A lot of draw distance here.
The terrestrial missions are a lot worse as far as that goes than the space ones. At least it seems that way.
Well, they're a lot worse because they run like crap.
Yeah.
Proto shelf down, moving in for pickup.
I like how they wobble their little tentacles at you.
Coming, it could be the squirrel shelf. Be on the lookout.
All
Oh,
these goddamn bulls. Look at this.
what, 3? I guess.
Yeah, you see how much slowdown that's causing? And they just
Yeah.
keep coming.
It's way worse than the actual danger. So do they leave the area if you leave them?
No, this is how they get you to. This is how they kind of hard limit you on, because you're getting paid 5,000 per cow you tow in.
Mm-hmm.
So they
Sure.
just start spawning across the map where it'll take 4 missiles before the guy even manages to get over there and pick him up.
Jelly down.
And I'm
Right.
pretty sure this doesn't even count. I was a little
Sure.
bit annoyed. But at the end of the day, it's still chump change.
Right, 5,000.
We've got plenty more ways to make money.
Good job, nerds.
See, I got 30,000 plus 2,000.
Yeah, for shooting park rangers.
It's time to upgrade
Yep.
the ship. H-25 Cobra.
Yeah. Is it worth it trying to skip a tier?
Oh, you can
Like-
buy everything. Who cares?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, assuming you're not wasting your money on missiles. And oh my god, why would you do that?
I don't know.
I mean, I love explosions. Don't get me wrong. Missiles are great, but you don't need to do that in this game. You have lasers. Okay,
Sure.
more illegal activity. We
Good.
require a combat pirate for surgical strike.
Is Jardinian like a
It's the Syndicate, Jardinia
yeah
Syndicate,
crime lord? Yeah.
and Jardinia P. Quinn is the owner of this legitimate business.
What a nerd. He's not going anywhere. All
So
right,
they-
we're back in Marjorie's star.
So yeah, they're like harvesting things, and the League doesn't like it. So they set up this precinct 31 here. Bless her socks. She's taken this personally. So we need to destroy the the solar sail there's an attachment that is
Sure.
linking the solar sail of the precinct, and we got to destroy those, and it will fall into the star and erupt. And not that magically, but you know, it's the war crime that counts here.
Right. Yeah. We could just blow the thing up directly.
They were shooting as soon as I started the mission.
Stop and we'll shoot. I was gonna say you could just shoot the dang thing without dropping it into the sun, but as you said, it's the statement. Gotta defy the space hag or whatever.
This is the kind of music I think about when we're heroically murdering policemen.
Yeah, this is good war crime music. I want to have this be my ringtone, and then have help as my text message.
Oh god, I knew I forgot something when I was modding Battlezone. So it took me a while to figure out that yes, these are in fact attachments I have to shoot. If you're shooting the solar sail, their HP is linked to this station for some reason, except You can't just outright destroy it. It's just going to lower its shields. So.
Sure. So is the station invincible?
Yeah, until it falls into the star.
Situation serious.
This is really not how solar sails work, but okay.
I don't think you know how solar sails work either.
The mercy of the sun's gravity now.
I do. I played Kerbal Space Program.
Oh, well, you know what? That game is actually kind of realistic, so I guess it got me B here. And they're dead.
Jump gate is open. Have a nice day.
Thanks, Mr. Jumpgate.
That about covers our war crimes for the moment. There will be more war crimes in the next video, and we'll finally get our first taste of the Red Sun.
Thank goodness.